How's it going, lads? I'm NewClues and welcome back for more of the latest VR news. In this video, we are going to be taking a look at the news on the French startup Lynx stating a release date and a price point for their modified version of the new mixed reality headset, and the Oculus Quest 2 accounting for over 30% of the VR headsets used on SteamVR, which is an insane figure. But before we get into the video, if you do enjoy my videos and have not already, please do subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, but just makes my day a little bit better. That said, on with the video. I've made videos on the Lynx one before where I go into quite a lot of detail, so if you want to see them again, there'll be a link in the top right hand corner. The French startup Lynx announced its R1 mixed reality headset last year. It's a standalone headset which is capable of both VR and pass-through AR, so the same sort of idea as the pass-through on the Quest, but a lot better. It was thought to be mainly aimed for businesses and enterprises at about the £1,500/$dollars price point, but now Lynx says they'll be lowering that price point to under $1,000, probably even cheaper. They say they are changing the focus to be able to be available to both enterprises and consumers, so it'll be available to the general public. A Kickstarter is expected sometime in December this year. The headset is said to have been modified slightly, with the new and revised version of the headset's unique four-fold catadioptric freeform prism, which is going to remove the need for eye tracking, which is a bit disappointing, but was required due to the unique so-called eye box, where the image will be more focused. In a recent live stream on YouTube, they said due to the recent changes in the product that it is possible to lower the headset way below $1,000 or just a couple of $100. This is part of their effort to bring the product around to the everyday consumer. The headset is confirmed to use ultra-leap hand tracking, and the rest is the same before. The headset is supposed to be completed and finished with no more additions or other parts to be added or removed. Prototypes of the updated and reworked headset are to be sent to people this summer, with a month-long Kickstarter campaign coming this September to raise money towards the consumer-based rework of the headset, with shipments of the headset to hopefully be coming in February of 2022. Those who already ordered the headset have been reportedly reimbursed and have been given some sort of promo code, probably towards the modified version of the headset. One other thing I'd like to mention is how good the special clear version of the headset looks. It's just so cool, and if I was going to get one of them, I would certainly go for that. I think it looks absolutely spectacular. Of course, if we go back over the specs of the headset, it has a full-fold catadioptric prism is its optical side, a 1600 by 1600 LCD display at 90 Hz refresh rate, 90 degrees field of view, 2 black and white cameras for positional tracking, 2 infrared cameras for hand tracking, RGB cameras are 2 visible light cameras, IMU accelerometer, gyroscope and magnetometer. Audio, it uses 2 stereo speakers, mic uses 2 channels, 6 degrees of freedom, and it uses the astonishing XR2 chip to power it. 6 GB of memory, 128 GB of storage, and 3 hours of battery life. It does look very cool, but it doesn't seem like something I'd be looking to buy if I had the money. Not from what we've seen yet. That said, of course, we will get more information later on, and of course, people getting review copies and prototypes of the headset will be a lot of use. Right, now on to the second thing I'd like to talk about quickly. The Oculus Quest passes 30% of the SteamVR usage. Now this is an incredible feat and shows you how huge the Quest 2 has become on Steam. The Quest 2 now accounts for 31.07% of the current VR headsets used on Steam. And we got this figure from when Valve updated its monthly Steam hardware survey. The Quest 2 grew by 0.95% last month. Quest 2 was the most, followed by the Rift S with 18.48, then the Index with 16.68. And then the rest of them, like the HTC Vive, Rift and Quest, followed by the HTC Vive Pro and Focus. Now here's a statistic which will shock you. Facebook headsets account for 60.2% of all headsets used on Steam. That is an insane number, considering that the Quest 2 isn't even a Steam-based headset. that was pretty much all I wanted to say about that. It's just incredible how big Oculus is now, but yeah, not too much to say other than that. Another video is going to be coming out very, very soon, so keep a lookout for that. But that's all for now. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. If there are any things you'd like to see a video on, then leave a comment as well and I'll look into it and see what I can do. Once again, if you have not already, please do subscribe, but that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you soon for more of the latest VR news. Thanks lads.